Go.
Okay, there's 2 3/4 inches. This is experiment 1. It's a repeat of experiment 1. We're doing experiment 1 that we already tried on this platform and it didn't crack no matter how we did it. But we think that this platform reflects energy better, so we think that we'll be able to do the experiment and it will be a success, since we had no other further happenings like that. So we're ready to go. Are you ready to do experiment 1? Are you ready to film experiment 1?
We're on.
You might want to get at that level or whatever. Okay, you happy? Don, you good?
Yeah. Drop it.
That's good.
Something flew out.
This weight support
On the top.
Here it is.
Okay, so we're going to replace this white support. That'll be some of the last. Okay, it's still experiment 1. We're going to do another drop. Drop number 2, experiment 1. Are you ready?
Ready.
Fire when ready.
Looks good, drop.
Okay, come on over and. Okay, we'll come around back and show that that's experiment 1. Okay, so now on the same tier after 2 drops of the tower on the tower.
Experiment 1.
Experiment 1, this is a repeat using this new tower apparatus, which we think reflects energy better and is harder.
On.
Okay, this is a gurage control on experiment 1. Up we go.
Up on your right just a touch and drop
Good.
it.
Okay, again, that thing kept off, but there's another plastic thing that chipped off, so we'll examine what that is. Come on. I don't think it's from E1, but we'll see. Okay, this is E1. It looks intact with the Gurevich control on this tower. Okay, E1 is right here. We can see this. It blew apart with that 50 pounds, so it's no longer considered a super tier like E5, which we're going to come back and do one more experiment on today. But it didn't actually blow this structural support in 2. It kind of just blew it away here at the weak point, and it would be a much weakened support if we did it again. We're not gonna. We just call that energy that caused that breakage in the tier. So E1's a success, even though it isn't one of those ones we can whip the whole thing apart for you for. I think that's exactly, if you've got that close up, that's 2 3/4 exactly. Perfect. Okay, again, this is E5.
Looks good, man.
Good? Everybody good?
Yep.
Pick up on your right.
That's good.
Drop it.
Anything go crack that you heard?
And that's the same piece of plastic that's still off, right?
Yeah, it always goes up. Just up there for weight. Okay.
Nothing.
I'm going to take an examination of it. It all looks... Okay, this is the second drop of experiment 5. You good?
Good.
Here I go.
Great. Drop it.
It's just that little piece from the top tier, huh?
Yeah, that's the same little piece in the top tier that I just put up there to make sure the weight is exactly the same. Okay, this is the second drop of experiment 5. Okay. You get it? This is E5. We're going to drop the gurage control on E5, and we've already dropped the tower on it twice, and we did okay. And so we're ready here. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Do it.
Okay. I think it's okay. Go ahead and run the camera around and inspect and see. This is E5, which we've now done the gurage control on, and it is intact. We've examined it. The tier is good. We're going to do the regular control using this new platform that we built, or that these guys built.
Come on.
So when you're on. Are you focused?
Yes.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay, so we now have E5 on our regular control, and we're going to do a control drop at 2.5 inches. Okay, up we go.
Looks really good.
Good. Did it break?
Did not show signs of breaking.
Ah. That means we have to do another experiment. Because we have a super strong one, but we'll verify that. E5 is still alive. Here's E5. We've inspected it. There are no cracks in it. As we saw from our control, it really is a very strong tier. So what we'll be doing our extended experiment where we drop everything 2 tiers with this particular one, because we know it's strong. Okay, here we are. We've got our super tier E5 on that survived two experiments, and now we're going to do an experiment with E5 on there where we're lifting everything up twice as far. So here we have this at 5 1/4 inches, which is twice 2.5 plus the extra quarter, so we know we're not cheating on the...
Go ahead, Mark.
Here I go.
And
Good?
Look good.
Ready? Don?
Do it.
Still? Yep. Okay, I'm not sure I heard... Oh yeah, look!
Yeah, we got breakage there.
We did, and it's E5 that actually broke. So that's a very interesting and different finding, which is why we do this. We'll bring it around and show the...
Damage, hammer damage.
Yeah.
Breakage elsewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's what we're doing the experiment for. And that's the end of that. We're done for the day once we show this. We'll just have to clean up. That's all we're doing.
Breakage right here.
Okay. Did you show it on the tower? Show it from all different angles, then we'll get rid of the tower and show it again. This is E5, which was our super tier, which we made a double height drop at. So it would have been the equivalent of having 100 pounds on the tower. You can see it cracked, and it cracked on the tower. This is the only tier that's ever cracked on the tower out of all the ones that we did. Of course we can't go on with the experiment because it's cracked, right?